All right, guys. Get the show on the road. 1 second. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we get started. Nithira. Hi, Nithira. Hi, how are you? Hope you had a good day. I know I said I was going to do a live tomorrow. I still am, you guys. I wanted to get on here and hop on here tonight real quick. And I still will do a live tomorrow night as well, okay? I'm doing pretty good, Nithira. I'm a little tired today, but I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Hope everybody had a really good day. Tap that screen as you guys come in for me, please. Go ahead and like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, I really would appreciate it if you did. There's a lot of content on my channel already. A lot of videos, a lot of lives, a lot of shorts. Okay, go and take a look. These cards are sticking together tonight. I don't know why, but they are. Is everybody okay? Y'all good tonight? How y'all doing? I hope everybody is, though. I already got, no, see, that's like 6 cards. That's not work. So yeah, you guys, I post in our community, on the community page. Most of the times I let you guys know when I'm gonna do a live or something to that effect. It seems like you guys really like the shorts, but I do see you guys watching the live, and I appreciate that as well. Thank you to those that did subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you guys doing that. And thank you to those that watch my lives and my videos. To those of you that have not subscribed, go ahead and do that now while you're thinking about it. I try to do as much content as I possibly can between working and my other gigs that I do. Different little side gigs. I have a side hustles like a lot of us do. So tap that screen as you come in. Go ahead and like this video for me. Go ahead and subscribe for me real quick. We're about to get started. I don't plan to be here with you guys too long. Tap that screen for me. I did put in the comments at the bottom. Hi, Nicole. I did put in the comments. Last night I did a live and someone was asking me for my Cash App or a way to donate. So this time, if that person joins tonight, it's in there. It's the first comment. If you scroll all the way up. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. There's 10 people in the chat. Can I get you all 10 of you guys to go ahead and like this video for me, please? My day's going well, Nicole. How has your day been? Nine people in the chat. Can I get you guys to like the video for me, please? Thank you to those that have already liked my video. I appreciate you guys. We are just getting started. I'm glad you had a good day, Nicole. Okay, tap that screen for me as you guys come in, would you please? These cards a bit jumpy tonight. Hi guys, come on in, come on in. So I'm watching the comments on my phone. I can see your comments on my phone, but I don't see them on my laptop. Let me refresh and maybe they'll show up. So we'll see in just a minute. Go ahead and like it. Thank you guys. Tap that screen for me, please. While we get these cards, you come on in and get comfortable. Get you something to drink. If you smoke, get your smoke on or whatever it is that you're going to do. Come sit with me for a minute and let me tell you a story, okay? If you smoke, I know some of y'all do. There it goes. I refreshed my laptop and now I can see all the comments on the laptop instead of just on the phone. So that's good. Awesome. Let me scoop this back just a little bit. Tap that screen for me, guys. We got 3 cards on the table so far. Let's see how many come out tonight. Not that many because we don't want to be long. But I do appreciate you guys coming on in. Tap that screen as you come in for me. We have 5. So I'm going to leave 5 on the table and we are going to leave it there. Nicole, I'm shuffling the cards so that I can get the message from the Most High so that I can give it to you guys. So whatever falls out is what I'm going to give you guys, if that's okay. That's why I'm shuffling, darling. All right, so we have 5 cards on the table. Tap that screen for me, guys. The first card that came out is the peace card. See peace? But it came out sideways like this, okay? So I'm going to read it in the upright. Finding peace, a state of mental and emotional balance, free from anxiety and disturbances. So it came out sideways, which gives me the feeling this energy is someone's peace is either being disturbed. They're not having the peace that they would like to have. They have some, but it could be that someone is disturbing the peace. Okay. Listening to my neighbors upstairs. What they doing? Okay, and so it came out sideways, which means that somebody their mental state of mind as far as peace is concerned is being disturbed. It could be some event that's happening, something going on. It could be some people that's disturbing this person's peace, or one person. Something is throwing the peace off for somebody, okay? Or somebody is trying to do it, okay? They may not be having as much success as they think they are. Okay, so my next card is going to be the community card. And it came out in the reverse. Hang on. Here it is here. Okay, but in the upright it reads, to come together, collaborate, gather, and celebrate. So with this coming out in, hold on. I'll put it right here. With this coming out in the reverse, here we go again with the groups. Okay, so because the community is a group of people, whether it's made up of friends, families, or a combination of both, or just, I'm going to assume in the spread that they all know each other, okay? So it came out in the reverse, which means that this community is not coming together. They're having some issues. They may have something to do with the peace being disturbed, which is why the community is having issues collaborating and working together. We don't know yet what disturbed the peace and why the community is not working together like they used to. It's in the reverse, okay? Third card is the family card that came out. See that? Tap that screen if you haven't already for me. Family card in the upright says connection, unconditional love, support, shared history, belonging, protection, and emotional bonds formed through blood or chosen family. So it's a lot like the community card where people working together, but this time it's family. So remember I said before I got to the family card, when I was talking about the community card, I said it's a group of people that can be a bunch of friends, or it could be all family, or it could be a combination of both. And then we got the family card that came out next, right behind it. So it's a combination, I believe, of both. But they are having issues working together. Why? I don't know yet. It's not telling me. But peace is not, they're not having peace with one another. There's some conflict going on. Fourth card is the captive card, and it's in the upright, okay? You see that bird in the cage? The captive card says being balanced, peaceful, and in harmony. So this is something that I believe someone would like to have, being balanced, peaceful, or in harmony, or it is one person in this group or one or two people that's in this group that's not being disturbed by whatever the conflict is. Okay, so somebody either would like to have peace, they're seeking peace, trying to get it, and they're having problems with all these people, or there's somebody that is already in a peaceful state and not letting what's happening with the rest of these people get on their nerves, so they kind of zen and zone out. Tap the screen for me, you guys. Last card is disharmony card. It is in the reverse though. So in the upright, it says the mismatch of different perspectives, ideas, or actions, conflict between people, ideas, or elements. So all these cards actually are just saying that there is a problem with all of these people. They are not getting along. They're not having peace with one another. There's conflict between one another, and there's people that are against each other within this dynamic. Okay? Someone would like to have peace within this group. Or either they're seeking peace or somebody's trying to be the peacemaker. Okay? If you haven't liked the video yet, please do it for your girl. Would you do that for me, please? Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and clarify peace. Since it came out first and it did come sideways, I don't know if this, like I said, if this is disturbed, somebody's peace is being disturbed, or this peace being disturbed, period, because the whole group is in conflict, or if this is one person within this group. So we're going to try to clarify to see what's going on. All right. Spirit ancestors, the Most High God, can you go ahead and give me a card on the peace card that came out sideways, please? While I shuffle, go ahead and like the video. I forgot to turn off the notifications. Give me a second, I will. Do I need to? What y'all think? Hey, Nicole, you saying hi again? How you doing? Okay. Can I get one card on the peace card, please? And thank you. Just one. Ooh. Can I get a card on the peace card? These cards don't want to talk tonight. The right day? I'd have to go get the other one. I think I was just getting ready to say I need to go get the other one, but I got a card, okay. So we got the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, okay? All right. In the upright, it is nurturing, practical, providing financially, a working parent. So this one individual. Why do we have the Queen of Pentacles? This is supposed to clarify peace that came out sideways. Why do we have The Queen of Pentacles, please. Oh, shoot. So we have one person so far. Speaking of one person, and the card that fell on the floor is the Three of Wands in the upright. Okay. It says preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, expansion, overseas opportunities, expansion and idea of growth, first stages of completion. This is starting to sound a lot like the live I did last night. Or I think it was last night or the night before. The one before this last night. The Three of Wands in the upright, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, practical, financially, providing financially. Oh. Okay. So we have one person that's a part of this family group dynamic, a bunch of people, once again, that chips in with the rest of the group as far as the finances is concerned. Okay. This is what's going on so far. And in the upright, this is a very practical person. So they know how to handle things. They know how to take care of things. They kind of know what they're doing. This is what it appears to be so far. And with the Three of Wands in the upright, this person would like to move the group along, to make some progress, okay? So maybe they're meeting some resistance, which is disturbing the peace of everyone. This is why they're having problems, okay? So far, as far as I got. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. There is something hidden, but it is about to be brought out. This is wait a minute, the sun in reverse. Okay, I thought that was the moon, but it's the sun in reverse. Okay, and with the sun being in reverse, somebody is feeling down. Okay, they're depressed. They have some sadness. Okay, there's some arrogance in here somewhere. So we're talking about ego, somebody being overly optimistic. Okay. Feeling down, overly optimistic, negative. So this person would like to move this group along and have some success. They're being met with opposition, okay? They're not having the success that they would like to have. This is a very practical person that has some ideas of what they would like to see happen within this group. But this person is experiencing some type of negativity, type of depression thing going on. This is a careless person. I get that so far. And because of arrogance. Normally when someone is arrogant, they're careless, meaning that they make moves without considering other people that they're connected to and how it would affect them in a negative way. Careless can also go along with being reckless. Then you have the High Priestess that came out in the upright. Okay. So this is intuition, sacred knowledge, the subconscious, divine, feminine, trust yourself, sensitivity, purity, and high morals. It can also be someone that starts projects, like they have creative ideas, which will go along with this Queen of Pentacles, that would like to see the group move along and be successful. So besides what we know about the High Priestess, this could be a water sign. But about the High Priestess using their intuition, the subconscious, they're like, normally it's divine feminine, but it could be the High Priest or the High Priestess, take it how it resonates. Normally that's what the High Priestess represents, but this is also somebody that is at the very beginning stages of projects. You know, they have creative endeavors, creative ideas, things that they would like to see happen. Okay. So this is what's going on here. Okay. What about this community card in the reverse, please? Let's see. Let's see what we get for this community card. Whoop. You've got the Three of Swords in the reverse. There you go, right there. Okay? So for the Three of Swords in reverse, this is negative self-talk, releasing pain, forgiveness, optimism, recovery, and moving on. So there's a lot of negativity going on within this group. Obviously, while the community card is in the reverse. So whatever is happening here, it is not having any positive results with these people. You got somebody feeling like it's, whatever they're doing right now is a lost cause. They're not trying to listen to this other person at all. These people are having some serious issues, and they're coming apart at the seams. Seems like I keep getting a lot of them, and I keep seeing other readers talk about these groups that are breaking up. Most of the time, the groups are usually negative groups as it is. But to see this again, talking about another group breaking up, it's almost like Spirit is getting ready to expose these groups, okay? We have the Death card. Like I said, I just said that these groups is getting ready to start disbanding, breaking up. And then we have the Death card, okay? There you go, right there. It's the Death card. Wow. So the Death card is endings, okay? Not necessarily a literal death, but it's endings at this point, okay? So something is about to change, okay? Some type of change is about to take place within this group, or for somebody in this group, or some people within this group. Okay. Anything else on community in reverse? We have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence, strength, compassion, completion, optimism. Okay? So the change for someone in this group, or a few people in this group, that's going to separate from the group, the family dynamic, or whatever it is, they're looking to have some success. They worked hard. They're looking for some rewards. Part of the problem within this group has to deal with finances as usual. Somebody is going to leave this group though because they want to be self-sufficient. Is what I'm getting. Then you have Judgment in the reverse. I'm sorry, let me let you see it. There you go. So with Judgment in the reverse, this person has some self-doubt about themselves. They're their own worst inner critic. They have an issue with themselves, so they do a lot of negative self-talk, which goes along with this card I pulled. Where is it? It's going to be because the Sun in reverse is the feeling down, negative card. And then we have, looks like the Queen of Pentacles. Nope, that's not it. One of these cards got that negative self-talk on it. I saw it. Let me do Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse is the negative self-talk. Then we have the Judgment. It's also talking about self-doubt. So there's a lack of, confidence in the abilities of being able to be self-sufficient for this person. Okay, they are very destructive, or they feel like they're gonna have some issues doing this by themselves. It also has ignoring the call on this card. I don't know what call, that doesn't seem to fit with this reading at all, but It is there. They're self-loathing. This person really has an issue with themselves, but they want to separate from this group. They want to separate from somebody. Let's see what else we get. Move on to, ooh. I was moving on to family, getting ready to ask for a card for family, and then we got the Seven of Swords and the upright that came out, okay? With the Seven of Swords, the first thing I think of is betrayal, okay? So there is some betrayal that's happening here within this group dynamic, which is probably why this person wants to leave, or either they betrayed some people and they feel like they have no choice but to leave, okay? There's been some deception. Somebody feel like that they're getting away with something, or they got away with something, or they're in the process of getting away with something. Okay, somebody's a trickster within this group. Either they tricked this group or the group tricked them. Maybe tricked them into joining. Told them it was one thing and it was something else. Maybe they did. Maybe that's what happened, okay? They joined this group. And maybe once they join this group, from what I'm seeing here, they put a lot of responsibilities on this person. King of Swords in the upright, okay? Join this group and put a lot of responsibilities on this person. And this is the King of Swords in the upright. This person made a head over heart decision to block out some type of emotional feelings that they had in order to join this group, okay? The King of Swords in the upright is earth sign, Taurus, maybe fire and air as well. So they made a head over heart decision to join this group. And they were serious about this. You know, when they jumped in with both feet. They had intended to, you know, be very disciplined within this group. But I think they got tricked. They got tricked to be in this group. Yeah, that's what I see. Then you got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay? And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I get one-sided charity. Now, I just said that this person got tricked to be in this group, and then once they joined this group, they jumped all in. Excuse me. And then I said that once they was in there for a while, they started noticing that they were being hit with a lot of the responsibility for being within this group. So they dumped a lot of responsibility onto this person. And then we get the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And with that being in reverse, this is one-sided charity. Like this person was doing most of the giving. Could be financially, okay? They jumped in with strings attached. There were strings attached for this person to join this group, okay? They didn't see the strings when they joined the group because they were told one thing. And it was pretty convincing what they told this person, what it would be like once they joined this group. They probably promised them riches and luxury and, you know, all kind of stuff, you know. You got... But the Pentacles is in reverse, which means that there was no money. There was no money. The finances is not there like they were promised, okay? And that's a problem for this person, which may explain why there's a bunch of dissent within the group. You know what I mean? Like, this is why their peace is being disturbed, or somebody's peace is just peace. It's coming to a head, which is why the peace card came out sideways. Because this is getting ready to blow up, okay? And this person is wanting to leave, and I think they're having a hard time leaving. This is what I'm feeling, okay? And the reason and it's so crazy because I forgot that I pulled this captive card. This person is in a cage. They feel trapped. So this is where we're getting ready to move to now. They feel trapped. Remember the captive card in the upright? Okay. It says being balanced, peaceful, and in harmony, but the way this energy is moving in this, the captive card is because this person feels like they're trapped right now. They can't get out. Somebody's making it really difficult for this person to get out. Or some people. I wonder, like, it was some type of contractual agreement or something to that effect. That's why they are having a hard time getting out. You know how it is when you sign contracts for, when you're handling business, depending on what it is, you're bound by that contract and it's legal and binding. You know what I'm saying? So if you breach that contract, that person or people can take you to court. You understand what I'm saying? They can take you to court because you breached a contract. It's like when you rent an apartment or you rent a house, you sign a contract, which is your lease, right? So when you sign that contract, you're legally bound to that contract. And if you break that lease, then they have the legal right to come after you and take you to court for the remainder of the monies that is owed, on the lease. So I'm feeling like this person is trapped right now. Some type of contractual agreement. I don't know if this was something they signed or they committed to, and now they're all tangled up again. Once again, it's coming to that again. I don't know what it is, but I need one card for the captive card that's in the upright, please, Spirit. Let's see what's happening here. So somebody committed to something. And when you commit to something, let me just say this. When you commit to something, you agree with another person or a bunch of people, however it is. When you commit to other people to do something together, a commitment is something you take very seriously, okay? So people become, at some point, once you commit, they begin to rely on you to hold up your end of the deal that you agreed to, whether used the handshake, and that was considered, like a contract, okay? And then old school used to say your word is bond. So if you give somebody your word, you hear it in the old movies and stuff, you have my word or whatever, right? Nowadays, ain't nobody just taking you by your word. It's what you do. And then also people making you sign contracts on just about everything. And so I feel like this person committed to something, but this, whatever they committed to is not easy for this person to get out of. That's what I'm looking at. They're having a hard time getting out. You have the Ace of Wands in the upright, okay? 999 live. Hi. How you doing? Okay. Yeah. So Ace of Wands upright. This is a new project. Inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, beginnings, new opportunities, and growth. And this is what this person would like to have. But this is coming out to clarify the captive card that's in the upright. And remember I said this person is feeling like that they're trapped right now and they can't get out of something. They would like to have something new, urge to create something new, okay? They have the willpower to do something different than what they're doing right now with these people. They can see the potential in getting away from whatever this group is. They see all of that and the opportunities and the growth and stuff that they can have. But this person is feeling trapped right now. They are feeling very trapped. Like they locked in a cage and they can't get out. They cannot get out of this. So these people is not letting this person out. They're having to try to fight to get out, which is why the peace is being disturbed within this group. That's why the family card and the community card is in the reverse. Because this is rocking the foundation of whatever they join. Whatever this thing is that they join with these people together, now that they want to leave, it's like, they got in and they are carrying most of the burdens. They're doing most of the work. They got all this stuff dumped on them. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like, it's not fair. It's not right. This ain't what I signed up for, is what I heard. Okay? I didn't sign up for that. I did not sign up for that. Okay? Y'all didn't tell me this in the beginning, is what I heard. That's not what you said what's going to happen. This is not how I envisioned this going to be, because I told you what I was looking for and y'all said this was what it was going to be. And this is why I jumped in with both feet and committed to this mess. And now look at this. This is not what you told me. So your word is not bond. Do you understand what I'm saying? You told me one thing, but here it is another thing. It's not what you said. So you lied to me. It's basically what this person is finding out, that they were lied to. So now I'm not, I'm not feeling this at all, and I don't want to do this no more. But they can't just get out. Tap that screen for me, y'all. Tap that screen. So this person cannot get out. And these people is really like trying to keep this person from leaving. You ever had that happen to you, or know if it had anybody else? Where try to hold somebody to keep them within a relationship, for example. They don't want to let you go. You know what I mean? I hope that's not you, not my community. But they don't want to let you go, and they do all kind of things to keep you trapped, to keep you stuck, in the relationship. They come up with all kind of reasons why you shouldn't be leaving. You know what I'm saying? And then some people, if they already have children with these people, they'll use them kids against you. Hi, Wame. Do I take questions? I haven't started doing that yet. I will be starting soon. I wasn't supposed to be on here tonight, but I wanted to come and see you guys. Tap the screen for me, please. But I'll be here tomorrow. It is posted in the community tab. I think we have an inbox on here now on YouTube. Is that right? Let me see. Do we have a inbox on here? Do y'all know that? I thought I saw that somewhere. That's supposed to be something new, I think. I could have sworn I saw that somewhere. Do you guys know if that's true? I could have sworn I saw that somewhere. Hold on. What's this? Hold on. It's raining, y'all. I hear the water dripping on my AC unit. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see it, but I maybe I saw it somewhere else. Okay. Yeah. So, excuse me. So I'm trying to see, like, how once I do start taking questions, how I would take the questions in private for you guys, just to give you guys some privacy. That's why I'm asking about the inbox. I could have sworn I saw that somewhere. Do you guys see an inbox anywhere on this feed? Because if we do this and we start taking questions, I'm gonna need to. I don't want you just to put your questions all out in the open unless y'all don't mind other people seeing your questions. Maybe I'll go ahead and set up the other email for you guys, and we can send the questions that way. That's probably gonna be better. What do you guys think? Okay. Okay, so for the captive card, which shows a bird in a cage, is in the upright, somebody's feeling like they're trapped, okay? They are trapped, they are trapped, they are trapped. They can't get out of this. It's not what they signed up for. It's not what they want to do anymore. They have expressed that they would like to get out of this or whatever this is and be released. But they're having conflict with people more than likely because they become a big part of this group to a point to where they are relying on this person too much. Like I said, they dumped a lot of responsibility on this person as soon as they joined, and it's been constant pressure. So this person is feeling overwhelmed, and they want out because they were told one thing the way it would be if they were to get with this group, and this not it's not the truth. It's not what they lied to this person, and this person really feels betrayed. So they are trying to get out of this group. That's what they're trying to do. And these people are not trying to let them out. So you got the family card and the community card in the reverse, which means that this group is being held together is very thinly. You know what I'm saying? Because they're arguing and fighting about this person. The disharmony is on the board too. So we'll get to that in just a second. So we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay. And with this Two of Wands in reverse, this person now has their own personal goals. They're not in alignment with what the rest of this group is doing, which is what I was thinking, but I didn't say it and I should have said it. But this is what's happening. They are not agreeing with this group, and whatever they do, they don't agree with them anymore. They have their own personal goals that they would like to do. They're in inner alignment within themselves, you know what I'm saying? And they would like to step out in a different direction. That's why we have the Ace of Wands, which is in the upright, which is talking about a new project. They're inspired to do something different. They're feeling creative to do something else. And, you know, they have the willpower to jump out there and do it without these people. This is why they are trying to get out of this group so they can go ahead and do their own thing. And they have this stuff is all personal to them, has nothing to do with this group. They're trying to go in a different direction. They do have a fear of the unknown because they know that stepping out there without the backing of this group can be, can be a little scary, jumping out there like that. But they do have the willpower to jump out there to do it anyway because they don't want to continue with these people. And this is a problem because I think this group, when they initially approached this person or however they met, they painted a picture that was so beautiful for this person. Like, man, if you come over here, it's going to be like this. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have riches. It's going to be this. We're going to be, balling out or whatever. I don't know how y'all talk now. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. We're going to have everything that we need and then some. You have nice cars and this and that and the other. So I'm going to tell you something about people that want you to join in some type of alliance with them. They're going to peep you out first. So what they're doing is they're going to check you out first. They're going to see how you roll and what you like, what appeals to you. Basically trying to see what your vices are. What is it that you really like to do? That you do it so effortlessly without really thinking about it, or you're into so effortlessly. It's like you automatically do certain things all the time, or you're into certain things all the time. People be checking you out trying to see, especially if they want to form an alliance with you, they got to study you first. Because we have to figure out what it is that makes you tick and how you think and how you see things and, how you look at people and how you relate to other people. And do you think people are valuable, or do you value money, or do you value this, or do you value that? Do you like to party? Are you a partier? We need to know that too. How do you party? How you get down? They want to know all that too. You know what I'm saying? And so this person was a target they long before they even encountered these people. Okay, so it was pre-planned. And so when they approached this person, they already knew what to say to this person. They already knew how to lure this person in. They already figured it out. They figured this person out, and they gave them this story that it was going to be a certain way. They told them it was going to be like this and it was going to be like that. All the things they already know about this person from studying them. Okay, so they was watching this person. And so when they approach this person, okay, they approach this person and start telling them everything this person wanted to hear, like they was on that same level with them. And so they enticed this person to join this group. And they joined. But it wasn't nothing like what they said. It wasn't nothing like it, you understand? I need another card for the captive. Please. Just one, please. There we go. Thank you. So then we have the Four of Swords upright, okay? Now, automatically, what I get from this Four of Swords is this person needs to rest. They're tired. This is wearing them out, okay? You see that person laying down, resting? They own this man so bad, or this woman so bad, trying to keep them in this group, that this is arguing and constant conflict all the time. So this person is feeling overwhelmed and they need to rest, okay? They would like to retreat from this group so they can recuperate and get themselves together, so they can go ahead and implement their ideas that they have in their head. But they're not getting the chance to do that. But that is their desire at this time, because they are being probably, what is the word? Double team, triple team, quadruple team, however, everybody is coming against this person. So they are being overwhelmed with this, and they would like to retreat and have some solitude by themselves so they can think. When I say it's a bunch of ruckus going on within this family or whatever this is, it's a bunch of ruckus going on. You know, like people are picking on this person and they're being bullied right now, okay? That's what's happening. I just need one more card for the captive card. You got the Page of Wands in the upright for the captive card, okay? Yeah, so this is just reiterating what I said a little while ago, that this person would like to explore something new. They would like their freedom. That's what this card is. You see this person holding this stick, that's a traveling stick. I said that in my last one of my other videos, that whenever I see wands, it reminds me of somebody that's, you know, like, let me show you. It's a traveling stick, like you use it to help you walk. So you got the Page of Wands, is some sticks in it, and then the traveling sticks, and then you got the Two of Wands in the reverse. There's two sticks there. So a lot of movement going on, that this person would like to make a move. They would like their freedom. And since this is coming out for the captive card, that's clarifying the captive card, you got the Page of Wands, which is freedom, okay? So this person is wanting to be released from something that is holding them captive. So it does sound like some type of contract. That's what it sounds like. Tap that screen for me, you guys. That's what it sounds like. Tap that screen, you guys. We're going to move on to the disharmony card that is in the reverse. These cards are sticking tonight, and I'm having problems shuffling them, which is just indicative of the conflict that's going on. The problems that this person is having is really heavy. It's a lot. And the sticking of the cards is just like these people sticking to this person. Like they do not want to let him or her loose. They don't want to let this person go. Okay? Can I get a card for the disharmony card that's in the reverse, please? Just one card, please. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles that's in the reverse. And this is clarifying the disharmony card that is in the reverse. So for disharmony, it's like I said, this person doesn't agree with the perspectives of the ideas or the actions of this group. They are in conflict with this group. It's in the reverse because these people are trying to convince this person to stay and to agree with what they have going on. They're trying to resolve this issue with this person and convince them that they shouldn't leave. But then you have the Ace of Pentacles that pops out, and it says that this is a lost opportunity, a missed chance, a bad investment, lack of planning and foresight. So this person is realizing that this was a bad investment for them, a very bad investment. You ever committed to something and thought that it was going to be one thing, and then to find out that it wasn't, and you felt like you invested all your time and effort and possibly finances for nothing? So this is what's happening with this person. They joined this group under the guise that it was going to be one thing, and then when they did that, they joined in on this, they found out that it wasn't that, so they feel like this was a bad investment for them. and that a lost opportunity. So they possibly lost some finances by joining this group. Then you got the Queen of Cups that came out sideways. Okay, so this is the Queen of Cups that came out sideways. So this person right now needs to heal. They need to get away. They need to get emotionally stable and start listening to their intuition. They're cutting themselves loose from this group. They're not going to be codependent on this group anymore. And that's the Queen of Cups is clarifying the disharmony. This is what they would like to do. So movement, once again, to get away from them, to get themselves together, find some peace and some rest, and start listening to their intuition. Because they didn't listen to their intuition when they joined the group. They just joined. You know how people jump into something without thinking about it, you know, and they look good. It's whatever it is shiny, whatever it is, and it's appealing on the surface, and only to find out it's not that. You know what I'm saying? It's like jumping into a pool and finding out it's a lot deeper than you thought it was, or a river or whatever, or a lake. And it's a lot deeper than you thought it was. It looks shallow, but it's not, okay? And then see, and this is what I'm talking about. Let me put this down. We got 2 cards. This is for disharmony. See, first one is the Queen of Swords, and it's in the upright, okay? For the Queen of Swords, this person is establishing boundaries with this group, okay? Finally getting the backbone. They're establishing boundaries with this group, and they do not like that shit. You understand me? They have a problem with this person establishing, like, how dare you? You didn't used to do that. You used to do everything that we told you. You believed everything. We can't have that. You're going to establish some boundaries with us? You telling us no? They're establishing clear boundaries. So there's no mistaking that this person is pushing back and resisting and saying, I don't want to do this no more. Okay? I don't agree with what y'all doing. So this is like, you know, when we was kids, we would draw a line in the dirt and say, you cross that line, you know, or put the chip on the shoulder or whatever, and you put the little stick on the shoulder and you knock the stick off your shoulder, and then y'all scrapping. That's how we used to do when we was kids. So this person is drawing a line in the sand, and it's a clear boundary that's letting these people know that you don't cross this boundary and I'm going to stay over here. I'm not about to do what y'all doing no more. I don't agree with what y'all got going on, because this is not what you told me in the beginning. Y'all lied to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'd invested all my time, my energy, possibly my finances, to help y'all to reach this goal that you said was going to really be a big benefit for me, and it did not turn out that way. So no, I'm not doing this no more. And I want out of this. Whatever this is, I want out. They're being very direct, as the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords, taking how it resonates. They're being very direct, okay? They, for the first time, their perception is not messed up. They're not delusional anymore, because they were deluded in the beginning. They're not delusional anymore. They see clearly what's happening, what has happened, and how they got the short end of the stick, okay? So they're very clear-minded, which is why they want to leave. They're sitting back and they're saying to themselves, he's like, you know what? I see this clearly for what it is, you know? And it's cool. Now that I know that y'all was just stringing me along and lying to me, I'm done. And this is why they're fighting, because this person is a benefit to these people. And then the next card that fell out is the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This is what they was promised in the upright. You see all them cups with all them jewels and different things and riches in the cups? This is what they was promised. But this is what happened to them. They didn't get what they was promised. Them people lied. And if cups is turned over, that means everything is spilled out. That means ain't nothing in them cups that they was offered in the beginning. This is what they told them they was going to get, and this is what happened. So this man, this person, this man, this woman, they're like, look, I didn't even get a quarter of the stuff you said I was going to get. I didn't get it. You lied to me. So now from now on, what I do now on is going to be for me, not for y'all no more. Since y'all want to lie, we're not about to do that no more. You know, I want out of this contract. I want out of this commitment. So I wonder if this person going to be able to get out, because sometimes with commitments, you be tied into some stuff that it's not going to let you out so easily. You know, just why these people is fighting with this person, because maybe they did sign something. Maybe their name on something with some people. Who knows? Maybe it's supposed to be for a length of time, and maybe they signed. Who knows? You know, there's a lot of stuff going on now that people be thinking they about to get riches and this and that and the other and blah, 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 and money and live high off the hog and be signing some stuff and don't know they signing their soul away. Y'all don't even know that's what they doing. They don't be paying attention because they be dangling this in their face. Here you go. This is what's going to happen. You're going to get this. You're going to be, yeah, boy, you're going to be set up. This is what you about to get. Look at that, man. This is what I'm telling you. See my boy over there or my girl over there? See that big old house? You're going to have one too, just like that. You like that Benz or blah, blah, blah. You like that, whatever luxury card you can think of. You can have that, man. You can have that, sis. You calling you sis. Like y'all cool. Trying to relate to you on a certain level. If they done figured out that's what you own, that's what they gonna call you. Mm-hmm. Okay, Two of Pentacles coming out in the upright. Okay, so this has been a juggling act for this person. When they dropped all that stuff on this person, when they joined this group, this person found themselves juggling so many different hats. You know, wearing different hats and stuff. They had multiple priorities. They had them running here. They was running around. They felt like an errand person or errand boy, or errand girl. You know, they had to balance different decisions and split decisions at different times. They would just drop something on them all at once. You know what I'm saying? So they had to figure out how to be really good at what they do, time management and all that type of things, you know what I'm saying, to fit in all the different responsibilities that was given to them and different tasks and stuff like that. So this person was running around like a chicken with their head cut off, trying to impress these people because they joined this group, trying to be what this group is all about. Because initially when they went into this, they had a certain preconceived idea from what they were told initially when they first, you know, got in contact with this group, and then agreeing to get with them and then committing some kind of way, signing some type of contract, some type of way, and found themselves running around, okay? Juggling, okay? But they was trying to do this, you know, to prove that they were worthy of being with this group. They did agree. So whatever they asked that person to do, I had that person doing, they was doing it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because they were trying to get the recognition, you know, that they are a part of that. They really belong there with them. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the case of somebody, you know, what's the word I want to say? They trying to prove themselves, like, you know what I'm saying? But they ran themselves ragged in the process of doing that. You know, like, hey, I'm one of y'all. They was even volunteering to do different things. You know what I'm saying? Taking on different responsibilities that was unnecessary. So when these people realize that this person is willing to do just about anything, they start dropping it on them. Oh, okay. Give it to her. Give it to him. Let them do it. You know what I'm saying? Tying them all up in all kinds of things. You never know, you know, like get them to do something possibly crooked or whatever it is, and then record them doing it. So then, like in times like this is why they feel like they in a cage, because they got something on this person, and this is what I'm feeling right now. Let me see. Hold on. Page of Cups. Oh, it's two cards. Hold on. Thought it was just one. Like a commitment. This is the Page of Pentacles. See? Now, I just said it felt like, you know, this person, they could have something on this person, which is why they feel like they're in a cage. This person probably didn't know that they had something on them until they tried to leave. Okay? Lack of commitment, greediness, laziness, procrastination, learn from failure. Okay? And this is the Page of Pentacles. And it's in the reverse. So in the upright, a Page of Pentacles, without looking at the words on this card, you see that person holding a Page of Pentacles, which is materialism and all of this and that and the other. It's not very much because it's one pentacle. Okay? It's not very much. This is what they were promised. Let me find the card. Seven of Cups. They were promised this. Okay? But they got this. one little measly pinnacle. And it was in the reverse. So in the reverse is even less than one little measly pinnacle. Okay? This person was promised something that they did not get. They got a lot less than what they were told. Okay? This Page of Cups is another example. One cup. Didn't even get romance. They didn't get show the love that they was told. If you join, we're going to be a family. They didn't even get that. It was like that at first, but it was an illusion. This person was disillusioned into believing that they were finally where they belonged. Things was going to be looking up for them. They were going to have the things that they always desired, the materialism that they always desired to have, the nice house, the nice luxury vehicle, money, abundance. They were promised all of that. They got one cup, one pinnacle, and they got ran over and used. That's what happened. Now I want to ask if, and we about to close this out, y'all. I want to ask if what's the outcome? Like, is this person going to actually be released from this group? Are they going to let them go, or let this person go, let her go, or they're going to continue to make it hard for this person? Oh my God. Lord have mercy. I just asked, what's going to be the outcome? Y'all, as I said, is they going to let this person go? Is they going to let them go easily? I was getting ready to say, is they going to have to continue to fight to get out of this, and eventually it happened, or something to that fact. I didn't even get a chance to say it. And what happened was, the outcome, what you see? This is the Ten of Swords. They go, old girl or old boy laying on the ground with 10 swords stuck in their back. They already felt betrayed, okay? Now they about to stick 10 swords in this person's back. It's a painful ending for this person. So this is like super betrayal. The betrayal originally, this person got duped into something that wasn't what they told this person. That was the ultimate betrayal. After they used this person up, okay? This person was betrayed. And now they want out, but they locked in a cage, and then some type of commitment, some type of contract, or something they signed. These people is holding their feet to the fire to make them stay, okay? And then I said, is this person, all this conflict out of everything, this person finding out that they were betrayed, they were lied to, and this and that and the other. I said, Spirit, what's going to be the outcome? Are they going to let this person out, or they going to continue to fight with this person? And before I could finish saying what I was saying, we got the Ten of Swords and the upright. This is a very painful ending for this person. So they mean to hold this person to the contract. And it seems like that they're gonna try to destroy this person if they try to leave. This person is gonna suffer loss if they get out of this, if they leave. That's what's about to happen. Painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, and defeat. They plan on really sticking it to this person if they continue to try to leave. If they actually leave this group, they're gonna come after this person. This is what I'm saying. And they're gonna come after this person to do some things to where they lose everything. This is what I'm saying. Tap that screen for me, y'all. This is what they're doing. This is what they're going to do. So they're like, try to leave if you want to. Walk away if you want to. You remember the contract that you signed. Okay? You think you're going to get away from us? No. Because you signed a commitment. That's what you did. So they plan on sticking 10 swords in their back, where this person is not able to be successful if they leave this group. That could mean that these people plan on making this person suffer, in every area of their life. Like they plan on being a thorn in their flesh for the rest of their life, affecting how they, survive, how they make it, how they get a job. They may know people, that could work with them to, affect this person in a negative way. Who knows? But that's what I get here. So this person, no wonder they feel like they're in a cage, that they're trapped. Anything else? Ooh, these cards are sticking. That is crazy. Hi, Rainbow Flame Wizard. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Oh, Spirit said they're going to zap their strength. This is in the reverse. When I tell you that these people say, if you leave, we coming after you. You're going to have a painful ending trying to get out of this contract with us because you signed. We're going to hold you to that contract one way or the other. You ain't going to have no success out of us. We're going to ruin everything that you try to do. Okay? And then Spirit came behind it and said, strength in reverse. Tap that screen for me, y'all. Strength in reverse. We about to zap you to the point to where we leave you helpless and weak. You ain't got no inner strength. You're going to be doubting yourself. You're going to be weak as, as AF. You're going to be feeling insecure. You're going to have low energy where you feel like you can't make it. You're going to have you in your feelings to the point to where you're going to have raw emotions where you're going to get so angry and upset about the situation like you can't get ahead because you're not going to, according to them. You're going to make sure that this person don't get ahead. So this person is going to be going through it. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to be struggling. That's what they plan to do to this person. They say, leave if you want to. See what we do. Sound like a threat to me. What you think? So this person is stuck in this. This is a choice that they made to join whatever this is. They made a bad decision because they did not research. They just jumped at the promises. Tap that screen for me, y'all. You say Rainbow Flame Wizard? Do you say lady or miss respectfully? Doing fine, lady. How are you doing? Oh, you're fine. You can say lady. It's okay. Lady or miss. It just doesn't, either one, darling. Anything else, Spirit? We're about to close this out, y'all. If you go to the beginning of the chat, at the very beginning, I did put my Cash App down. Somebody asked me about it. And so I'm going to start putting it in the chat at the beginning of the chat, just in case. It is also on the, it should be a pinned comment in our community. I can add it to this chat later if you'd like to come back. I don't know if it's going to let me do it in the chat, but I can put it on there again in case anybody else was inquiring about that. I've also been asked, do I take questions? I haven't started that yet, but I'm considering. I need to set up another email so that you guys can send the questions that way. And for now, I will be taking payments through Cash App. I don't have a Venmo account yet, but I suppose I can get one. I don't know everybody's form of payment that they use, but I currently just use Cash App for the moment. And then I will post the, I'm going to go on a community page and probably post somewhere, or maybe start doing it on each of the lives and put it in there that, what the prices are for the questions. They're not going to be very expensive. People have different things that they do, you know what I'm saying? But let me get that together first, and then I will let you guys know, okay? Once we get to a certain point where you guys are subscribing, they're gonna open it up for the super chats, and then they're also gonna allow me to, I forgot what they call it, but it allows me to offer perks and discounts. So I think that's membership. So in the membership, once we get to that point, where we are I'm offering a membership for you guys. One of the perks is going to be a free read. This will be for members only. Okay. Membership. I haven't gotten the price of that yet, but we're not there yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. This card that just fell out is a 4 of Cups in the reverse. It says sudden awareness, choosing happiness, acceptance, retreat, withdrawal, checking in for realignment. So again, this person is ready to move on. They've had a sudden awareness of what's happening within this group. They are aware that they have been betrayed and lied to, okay? They are choosing to be happy somewhere else outside of this group. They're really trying to separate themselves from these people, okay? They have accepted the fact that this is all taking place, and they understand, that they made a bad choice. So this person is ready to retreat and withdraw from these people, okay? Rainbow, I have to get the email together first, so you can send your question. So once I set it up, you guys, and I'll give you the email, you can start sending your questions. And then I will also have it posted what my Cash App is. I will not answer the question before I receive payment. You get one question, and it's going to be a certain price, but I don't have that set up yet. So just give me a chance to go ahead and set that email up, and then I will put it in the chat or put it in the community board where you can see it. I have posts in the community board, so if you guys follow that, you can keep up with what's happening on this channel. For right now, I'm doing the lives, and then I'm also doing the shorts. I have several shorts, probably about 80 shorts that's on there. Okay, there's some videos that I've uploaded. Okay. And once we get the membership, they open that up for me. That's when we'll start doing that one free read. I'm going to pull like names, but we'll have like where I'll say something like, just for an example, I'll say something like, maybe give you a poll or something like that, then choose from the answers that you guys give me, depending on what the question is. And then that person, I'm going to draw, like, at the end of a certain period, a name. And then that person will receive that one free read for the month, okay? Something like that, okay? I got 2 more cards, and then we about 3, my bad. So this person, this is the 10 of Cups. Did you can see this here? This person is looking to have their 10 of Cups. They're looking to have their wonderful life, the blissful relationship, being in alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams coming true. This is what they thought they were going to get with this group, but that is not what happened. Okay, these people tricked this person. Okay, but this is what they want. Hold on. Is there more than one card? No. Next card is going to be the Empress. I'm sorry. It's the Empress in the upright, which is abundance, good development, accomplishments, growth, evolution, and action, just reiterating what this person was looking for. And this is why they're leaving. They're going to go get things for themselves without this group. And then you also have the 9 of Cups as well that came out in the upright, okay? Which is a wish come true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. All 3 of these last 3 cards that came out is saying the same thing. This is what this person thought they were going to get when they joined this group, okay? So Spirit is really reiterating and you know, highlighting the fact that this is what they did not get, but this is what they're going to go get on their own. So this person is learning to not be codependent on this group. Okay? Tap that screen for me, y'all. They're learning not to be codependent on this group. They're learning to stand on their own 2 feet, and this is what they want to do, and they're going to fight as hard as they can to get out of this group. But like I said, when I say that they're fighting to get out of this group, the group said, try to get out if you want to. So this is about to be a really a big battle. This is worse than arguing. This is these people coming after this person once they leave to make their life a living hell. That's what this is. Because how dare you leave? Nobody leaves, is what I'm getting. Okay? So, but this person is determined. All right? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Rainbow. Just a general, why did I find you today? You know, nothing is by accident, Rainbow. Nothing is never by accident. All things happen when they're supposed to happen. So you were meant to see this video today, come across this channel. Okay? The reason why only you would know, maybe the message that I just gave was for you. But you came in on the tail end, so you'll have to go back and watch the video again. So it may be something you missed. Okay? Hey, Spider, back again? Can y'all tap that screen for me, please? I'm glad that you got something, Rainbow, but do go back and watch the video. There may be something that you missed. Everybody say hi, Spider. Tell Spider hi. Spider, you're becoming a celebrity. Say hi to Spider, y'all. Tap the screen for me too. Like this video. If y'all haven't subscribed, subscribe. Okay, go ahead and do that for me. Rainbow said hi, Spider. He said hi, Spidey. Double tap. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all not gonna say hi to Spider? Is Rainbow gonna be the only one to say hi to Spider? Say hi. All right. So that has been your reading tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and put. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Cash App in there. Oh, it's not typing. Hold on. What's going on? I'm gonna go ahead and put the Cash App in there. Hold on. That's right, Spider. You tell them. Spider says subscribe, you guys. Spider's my biggest supporter. Everybody subscribe. That's right. If you guys subscribe, then open up more things for me to be able to give to you guys. I'm limited due to subscriptions because that's how YouTube grows. They want a certain amount. It's different tiers. that allow me to do different things. You know what I'm saying? So if you subscribe, it opens up other things for me to offer you guys. It also opens up other ways that you guys can do, you know, like if you wanted to be a blessing and gift something, you know what I'm saying? It does that as well. Like they told me I needed 50 subscribers in order to do lives on my cell phone. Because at first I was only doing the lives on my laptop, and that's why you guys weren't getting the notifications for the lives. But now that I can do them on my cell phone, because we have more than 50 followers, I'm sorry, subscribers now, it alerts you guys that I went live, but it wasn't doing that from the laptop. So that's a good thing. What'd you say? Let me see. Do you PayPal? No, I have an old PayPal account. I don't even think I can get in it anymore, so I'm gonna create a new one. So we can do, so what is it you guys do? Cash App, do PayPal, Venmo, all three? What's the most that's used? Which one is used the most? Because I'll go ahead and set those accounts up if necessary for you guys, along with setting up the other email account for you guys. So you guys let me know. I'm sorry, I spelled my Cash App wrong, so don't, hope you didn't send nothing. It's Caesar. That's how it's spelled. I spelled it wrong at first. It keeps correcting it. That is wrong. Don't send nothing to that, okay? Because I don't know why it's doing that. I'm going to put the dollar sign. I'm going to put a space. You know, when you do Cash App, there's no space. I'm going to see if this spells it right. There you go. So there's no space normally between the dollar sign and your Cash App name. But I did it like that because it kept auto-correcting for some reason. But that's my Cash App. Would you say, Rainbow? I have never Cash App, always PayPal or Super Chat, but YouTube takes 50%. So if I can PayPal. Okay, so I'll go ahead and set up the PayPal account. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and set that up. And so what I'm going to try to do once I get everything set up is that every time I go live, that is in the description box of that live, the PayPal information and the Cash App. And I don't know if people do Venmo, but yeah. Okay, so that's Cash App. Let me see if I can get that PayPal information together. On the community page, I do have where information about a live that I'm scheduled to do tomorrow between 8 and 9 p.m. And let me see something. Come on. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. I'm trying to see, are we Central? No, we're in Eastern Standard Time. So between 8 and 9 Eastern Standard Time, I don't know what time that would be in your neck of the woods, but that's the time I plan on doing it tomorrow night. It could be a little bit later, like this, okay? Okay, guys. Y'all have any more questions? Because we're going to call it a night if you don't have any more questions. I hope you enjoyed the reading tonight. You know what I'm saying? If it resonated, then take heed to it. If it does not resonate, please don't take heed to it. Just dismiss it, release it, let it go. It's not your story. It's not your story, okay? Those of you that missed the live originally, do go back and watch it. You might have missed some very important key elements of this read that may apply to you. Any other questions before we end this live? Okay. No more questions. Make sure you tap that screen and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you in the community with us. And we're going to see you guys tomorrow night. Okay. I'm going to start. What is that I see? I can't read it. What? What'd you say? Spider, I'm still thinking about that car, about that catfish. Was you catfished? Spider, did somebody catfish you? Or it's a catfish you talking about like the oh no. Okay, so you food. Okay, I see it. I was just about to say you still thinking about that catfish? Did you have some catfish? When did you have some catfish, Spider? Tonight? I like catfish if you did have some. You like catfish? Okay. Yes. So it was today. Okay, cool. I like catfish myself. I do. You save some? Okay. So you'll have it again tomorrow. Did you cook it? Did you cook it, Spider? No. Okay. That sounds good. I had fish today too. I had salmon. That's probably gonna be my favorite fish, salmon. You might eat it tonight. The catfish you have, or are you talking about the salmon? Right now. Okay. So you're gonna eat your catfish. Go ahead. It's big. Did somebody make it for you, or did you buy it while you were out? With rice, yeah. You bought it, okay. I bet it's gonna be good. Are you still hungry? And hush puppies. Yeah. Well, eat it, Spider. Go ahead and eat it. You coming back tomorrow night? Because we'll be on again tomorrow night, okay, Spider? And fries. Hush puppies and fries? I'll probably do one or the other. Okay, we'll come back tomorrow. Okay. Any other questions before we end the live, you guys? I like chatting with you guys. Any other questions? Steamed what? Rice? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, you guys. So don't forget tomorrow night we're gonna do another live again between 8 and 9 Eastern Standard Time. I'll come back and we'll do another live. I'll let you guys know when I set up the email for you guys, and then I've set up the PayPal account. I'm gonna see what it takes to set up Venmo, and then I'll have PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, and we'll just go from there. And then I'll let you know when I've opened it up for questions, and put all of that in the community on the community page, and then try to put it on every live that I do in the description box below so that you guys are aware, okay? And if that's it, nobody else, y'all heard Spider. Spider said go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't already, go ahead and do that, okay? We're going to see you guys tomorrow night. If you're going to come back and see us. We're going to be right here doing the same thing. Okay? I got to get up in the morning and go to work. So you guys have a good night. I love y'all. See y'all later. Bye. Peace, love, and light. Let me see if I remember how to close this out. I did this yesterday. Same thing. Oh my goodness. I had a hard time trying to figure out how to. Oh, here we go. Bye, guys.